Let me get 2 cones. Let me get a chocolate cone and a... What's up? You want a vanilla? Hold up. You want vanilla?
Yeah, I want vanilla.
Oh, you want vanilla?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, nah, it's all good. If you like vanilla, I'll get you vanilla. Like, you like vanilla?
Yeah, I do like vanilla. You need to relax.
Wow. I thought you liked chocolate, but okay. I'll just fall back. I'll let you do your vanilla thing, and I'll fall back. Poppy, give her a vanilla, man. Give her that vanilla.
What's wrong with vanilla?
Fam, what we do? We do what we want. Yeah. Ha. Hey, Rich homie, tell him. Got my groove bad like I'm Stella. Hey, no more Pelin and Margiela. She suck on the chocolate after that. Told that little bitch to swallow my vanilla. Got my groove back like I'm Stella. Versace, my chick Donatella. I got me some chocolate, I got butter pecan and about to go scoop some vanilla. Bad little chick name is Bella. Finding that wine in the cellar. Spin on her like a propeller. What? Fuck is you niggas gon' tell her? Fuck. Niggas all talk a cappella. That ain't your money, bank teller. That ain't your money, bank teller. Believe everything that I tell her. My baby mama name is Rella. She swallow my seeds watermelon. Ooh. I got my groove bad like I'm styling. I ain't even 40, but I got a whole lot of money hitting these motherfucking pockets. Pull up on the line with 3 hoes with me like my name James Harden. Anyway, you see me, if you ever tryna see me, just know I got the rockets. Never gonna stop, gotta get my guap, won't let no Dwight Howard block it. Hey, she got the heart of a lion. She do. I got the heart like I'm Simba. I do. My heart is cold as December. Quan, do you remember? When
What's up, y'all? It's Jay Moore. Finally getting back to you guys. It's been a while. Oh man, sorry if my voice sounds a little shaky. It's cold up in this house, man. Had a rough couple days. Believe it or not, a block of ice so big fell off of my roof and busted the little gas meter or whatever. So they had to come out here, shut the gas off. Then I had to get some other people to come put pipes in. Then I had to call these cats back to come and hook the gas back up, I guess. And they claim that they have an all-night service where 24 hours they'll come and hook it up for you. But I've been waiting since 2 p.m. yesterday. It's 6 o'clock in the morning now. Nobody's called. When I called the first time, it only took like 2 hours. So I don't know what's up with that. Sometimes I think the way... Dang, I think another block of ice just fell, man. I just heard another huge boom like I did when that first one fell. That's crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? Man, that's my train of thought up. Yeah, it's just been a rough couple of days. I'm in here without no heat, waiting for these people, man. Sometimes they act like they don't want to come to my neighborhood. I swear these little companies be scared of my neighborhood. It's not that bad, but I could tell, like when I order pizza and stuff like that, they start acting funny at night. They don't necessarily want to deliver. So, anyways, let me get into the topic of the video. This video is going to be called Child Support Wars. As you can see here, got this little poster up. They going to war, y'all. Think all of y'all pretty much know without me going into what that means, what I'm referencing. I'll get to that a little later. First, I'll update you guys on my situation. Right now, I'm still waiting on paperwork back from these people. Over 3 months now. 9/25 was the hearing date. Very simple pleadings and answer. The answer that it requires is very simple. But yet it's taking them over 3 months to take care of this. It's really just showing how wicked these people are. I guess I really did piss her off when I asked about her financial interest in the case. You probably shouldn't do that, guys. Unless you specifically come in there with your pleadings already drafted to support how they have a financial interest, I would not just blurt that out, unless you've already got that in your paperwork and you got evidence to support it, because it's become apparent to me that they don't care for that too much. So, anyways, what I've decided to do is just I've throughout this learning with child support, I've also learned some other information that should really contribute to my financial situation, and I want to start getting involved with that stuff. Child support's kind of holding me back because it takes some money to get the education I need. So when they're dipping in my check, that's slowing me down. But I'm really just gonna probably focus all on that for now, and whenever I get my paperwork back, then I'll handle it then. I can't, because literally every day I'm looking at the mail to see if I got my thing back, my paperwork back, but I don't have anything. And so I'm gonna stop worrying about it for now, focus on that other stuff, and just go from there. When I hear correspondence, I'll handle it. So let me just get into the topic then. Again, we're dealing with child support. That's why I played Fab in the beginning. That's one of my my favorite dudes of all time. Just it seems like he, even when the style of music changes, he still can stay relevant, and his music is dope. He always comes with some bars. He don't give you no weak garbage, as far as lyrics go. I just always really like that dude. And like the song I was playing, that's his version of a love song, Believe it or not, for a rap song, that's basically the equivalent of a love song, And it just, I was thinking the other day, like, I can't even, for a while, songs like that I couldn't even enjoy. I used to love songs like that, but it's hard. I don't feel that way about a woman right now in my current situation, because a woman is lighting my whole life up right now financially, and I really don't want to. I don't want to. I don't really get a lot of joy out of songs like that. Just recently now, I've been able to start enjoying that stuff again, because I know brighter days are ahead, because I know my releases will come in time, whether it's this time, next time, I'm not worried about it. I know how to get myself free. So whatever they're gonna do, it's chess. Well, I'll make my move after they do. But and even music as a whole, man, I had to shut down. I love music. I would be at work and I could listen to music or whatever you want at work through your headphones, and I would listen to music all day. For years I was doing this. I loved it, and I had to totally shut down and only listen to educational things about legal things and stuff like that, so I could try to free myself, because it became so important to get out of this contract and away from child support. And so I couldn't even enjoy music anymore. I mean, when you think about it, guys, that's injury. That's injury to you. That's part of your happiness that the Constitution promises you're supposed to be able to pursue. I love music, and that my ability to enjoy that the way I want to on my time, on my say so, was prohibited by these people interfering with my life unlawfully. you gotta think this way. You know what I mean? To really understand, appreciate what type of rights you have, and how closely they should be guarded and fought for. Because they come in here when they have no business to, and they totally, you know, they take you away from the things that you would rather be doing, but you have a right to be doing, because you, in reality, have done nothing wrong. So it's just very frustrating. And so, I threw Fab on in the beginning. That's one of the songs I really liked before I got into this whole studying thing and shut down on the music. But anyway, so the other day, or a couple weeks ago, there was a drought with child support teachings. Like, nobody was making videos for a while. And then Yaz Magnified made a video. And, I was listening to it. I'm like, he was talking to somebody. It was for sure he was for sure talking about somebody. I can't exactly remember what it was, but he was, trying to let the people know how he felt about somebody in their services. And I took a guess, and I just figured out, because I'm like, I don't even know what he's referring to. So I was like, I had not been listening to Wasil's videos at that time. So I said, I bet you he's talking about Wasil. And so I started listening to a couple of his videos, and then I could see that there was some back and forth going on, and I kind of got caught up to speed a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it's very entertaining. It actually is. Besides the fact that we're losing time learning something important, it is funny. It's, I don't know. I actually began to enjoy kind of the back and forth. It was kind of like a release for me too, just because, a kind of a distraction for me, something that was interesting. But, they're going back and forth, so I'm starting to listen, and I'm starting to notice, that, I have to go on and record and say, from listening to several of Wasil's videos now again, I have to back him on what he's saying about men, and how we have to take on an obligation to correct the level of behavior our women have fallen to. This generation, I think, it should be our goal to try to get that classical motherly lady back, because that creates much stronger families. It's right in harmony with what the Bible says. When you do it according to what the Bible says, you will notice those families that those are usually families that stay together, and they have beautiful families. You can notice a tremendous difference. But it seems to be few and far between these days. We got a lot of women out here doing some real, disappointing things. Not acting like ladies at all. It's pretty terrible, actually. And that goes right along with child support. They love child support. They love it. Come on, now we know child support's a business. That was the whole goal. They said, oh my God, we have a huge market. All of these hostile women who would love to be able to take something and hold over that man's head. Well, let's offer them this money, and then we can catch money on the back end. Oh, it was brilliant. And they are pulling it off to a T. and it's very lucrative, and it's a tremendous fight that we're in, guys. So that's why it takes a lot of work, a lot of study, and um, so I had said all that right there. That's like part one of the. That's not really the war I'm talking about. There's a more recent war I'm going to touch on. That's actually the real topic of discussion. But I brought that up about Wasil to say two things actually. Number one, I'm not no flip flop type nigga or anything like that. I said what I said about Wasil. I said that I personally wasn't satisfied with the level of service he provided. It was my opinion. It was a year ago. And, I'm not mad about it at the end of the day because like I said, I don't feel as if he tried to defraud me in any way. I would be very upset if I felt like he tried to defraud me. But this is a very difficult thing we're fighting. What the instructions he gave me at that time a year ago didn't happen to work. Just like, um, you know, Rick W's paperwork is not working all the time. It works here and there. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and I'm not upset with him at all. But I felt like he could have helped me a little more. That's it. No big deal. I took my little shots at him, kind of let him know that I was a little dissatisfied, but at the end of the day, not upset. And it appears he hasn't been saying anything negative about me. So I just wanted to go on the record because I know people will watch those other videos and hear that. But then I also want them to hear that I officially have no issue with the man. And then number two, his message is very important because he says it in kind of a rough way, maybe a little more harsher than I would put it, but at the end of the day, me and him would be saying the same thing about our women, where they're at today in these days and time, and how we need to do something to elevate them back to their proper position, which is a precious position. It's a prized position. I'm not, and the hoes I'm looking at these days, I ain't prizing none of them. There's just so many negative things that it seems like they all have going on. But the world around them kind of creates them like that. And it's partially not their fault. So, we're going to have to be the bigger people in this whole situation and find a way to get them back. And so I'm going to start getting on them a little bit too here and there. Kind of along the same lines that he does. We need to get that problem fixed for the benefit of society, for the benefit of our families. So that's what I had to say about that. And the second thing I wanted to say, there is a war going on. Oh my God. Bombs are being dropped. It's ugly. There's casualties. Man. I just recently caught up on it the last couple of days because I had got behind. I hadn't been listening for a week. And so I'm just catching up on all of this. And it's very interesting. But I definitely, how I feel about, beefs and all that. I definitely don't want to do anything to, or make it seem like I'm saying anything to add to the fuel of any of these beefs. But what I will say, because it seems like these beefs ain't going nowhere. These beefs they seem like they go pretty deep, and I'd be surprised if it ended today. So I was just gonna say, as an alternative, maybe if you guys want to just settle it, And we can, since we are in this for the education, if you guys want to set something up like a court-like proceeding, and you guys both present your claims and your evidence about one another, I would personally offer my time to referee that, or fake adjudicate that or whatever, if we can get something like that set up. I mean, since you guys feel so strongly about each of each other's work, and each of each other has said about one another, go ahead. I mean, we could set it up like that, because I mean, it would actually be educational, and you guys can air it out. But again, if you guys were gonna drop it today, then I don't want to fuel anything. I'm just saying, it's just a fun idea I'm throwing out there. I think it would actually be kind of dope, actually. But there's quite a few little beefs going on, but Amen, Yaz Magnified, Golden Moor Services, they've been going at it pretty good. I know Wasil and Yah have had they beef in the past too. So if any of them guys want to air it out over some type of platform like that, and like I said, I offer my free time to do something like that, and then we can set it up like a real like how the law is really supposed to be, and the people can decide who presented the best evidence and whose claim is valid. I mean, we could do it legit, y'all. It'd be kind of dope. But other than that, I'm sitting back and I'm watching. I got my popcorn out, because I have a feeling there's going to be some more back and forth, and so I'm just waiting to see what surprises are next. It is what it is. And I'm going to be out here. Once I get my paperwork and things like that back, I will let you guys know. And I will, I'll tell you what my direction probably will be from there. And, if that time doesn't come soon, maybe you'll hear from me again. Maybe like I said, I probably will be. Yes, I am. I'm going to be making some videos about what the Bible says about women, what the judges even say about women, guys. I'm telling you, it ain't just me and Wasil saying that they're a problem right now. They're a major problem. They're really making things hard for us and our children, and they just are too blind to see it. And I'm gonna show you some of that. So I'll be back soon, probably. And other than that, guys, again, I offer my services if anybody's interested in a platform like that. And I came in with Fab. We can go out with Fab. All right, y'all. Everybody keep studying. Stay on the grind. Put in that effort. Put in that work. All right.
Yo, I thought I told you not to call me on this phone, man. What's up?
Oh, these fucking niggas violated me, man. They put their...
What niggas, man? What happened? What happened?
These niggas just come fucking get me. Just come fucking get me.
Understand me, you fucking with the family, you know who my man be. Niggas done start some, ungrateful, I see what the hate do, even though we made you. Niggas done start some, if you try to play me, you crazy. Niggas done start some, if you try to play me, you crazy. Niggas done start some.
You bit off more than you could chew. Ain't much more that I can do. Then go look for you niggas. I got a warrant for your crew. Y'all done got me started. Put me in this position. push my buttons, put the key in my ignition. Nigga, once the engine running, I'm coming to injure something. Fuck me like I'm sex, promise revenge is coming sometime. Can't wait for karma to get them back. And mama said if they hit you, you better hit them back. See, that's how I was raised. That's how I'm not phased, cause I'm worth too much, nigga. That's how I praise. I done cut off the frauds, disappeared enemies. I'm not a fan of phony vibes and weird energy. Even a friend of me started hating on a G. It seemed petty like Bruce spelling his Caitlyn with a C. Man, I see it all. If he tased me, it wouldn't shock me. Dog, I heard it all. If you Jay-Z, you couldn't rock me. Couldn't knock me. So they had to go another route. White sheets over you for helping undercovers out. Like Thanksgiving Day, slide through your mother house. We gon' pull them ovens out, blow a nigga stuffing out. Shorty you know nothing about finishing games. This the flow that blemish your name, diminish your fame. Boy, your whole style is trash, your image is lame. I'll set your ass on fire and extinguish your flame. Woo!